big trouble here. He may have been saved by the... There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Caution being thrown to the wind. His stamina is off the charts. It's all offense all the time. Two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A lot of effort being exerted here. They miss with the jab. One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he... Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Catch and shoot. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both men step back for just a moment. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough. Let's start the 6th. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The perfect counter lands. Missing with the hook. And he scores with the counter. You don't want to trade shots. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Defense is not an option for these two. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? And there's the bell for round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Punching. Well done with that counter shot. Good defense on the right uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That's another scoring shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It seemed like eternity for them finally comes to and we enter the 8th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at the... Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
It's been all one-way traffic with just hold it right there. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Bleh.